Hello everyone and welcome to Bistek's review of SpecterPro G255SL. I got mine from ECBCL Bank for 9,750 pesos. Let's begin with the specs. This monitor has a screen size of 25 inches with 1920 by 1080 resolution, 1 millisecond response time, and a 144Hz refresh rate. It also have AMD's FreeSync technology para dun sa mga naka-AMD video cards, which helps with the screen tearing. By the way, I'll be reviewing this monitor with a GTX 1060, kaya I hope that we'll get a better feel of this monitor regardless of GPU. So, ang highlight ng monitor na ito is yung 144Hz refresh rate, and for less than 10,000 pesos, ito yung pinakamura that we can find in our local market. Hindi nga pala ako sure kung anong panel siya, pero I assume that is 80 panel. Hindi naman ako nahirapang i-unbox at i-setup yung monitor, and it was pretty basic actually. Yung laman ng box is the monitor, 2 parts of the base, 5 screws, a manual, 1 power cable, 1 DisplayPort cable, and an HDMI cable. Now let's talk about the design. In first glance, napansin ko agad how thin the bezels are. I know that it's quite common nowadays, pero for someone like me na first time makagamit ng monitor na may ganitong bezels, it's refreshing. I also love how simple and small the stand is. For my setup, ang laki ng natipid kong space compared to my previous monitor, which has a round base, which pushes my soundbar towards the keyboard and mouse area. As for the thickness, again I know this is quite common now, pero nakakatuwa pa rin makita na sobrang nipis na ng mga monitor. I do not like the logo placement in the front, but it can easily be ignored and in no way a deal breaker. But I do love what they have done with the logo in the back. Sadly, in most setups, hindi naman makikita yun. I also played around with the on-screen display settings and found some features like the OSD crosshair and game timer. Hindi ko actually alam kung para saan yung timer, baka para sa mga nagko-control ng oras sila ng paglalaro. Pero medyo hassle siya gamitin, and in general, the controls for the OSD settings is medyo nakakalito, lalo na't nasa likod yung buttons and hindi mo alam kung anong ginagawa nila until you push them, or kung binasa mo yung manual. This is a common problem in monitors though, and not really a big deal since we usually set it up once and then never change it. For my setup, medyo swak yung height niya dun sa table ko, but I still think that it's too low for others, especially dahil hindi na-adjust yung height niya, and it can only be slightly tilted vertically. Yung mga ports sa likod ay may dalawang HDMI port, a headphone jack, a DisplayPort, and of course a port para dun sa power. It is also VESA mount compatible. Tumungo na tayo sa gaming performance. I've played 3 games to test the 144Hz refresh rate. CSGO in maximum settings, PUBG in very low preset, and Battlefield 1 across different graphics presets. Wala akong masabi, ibang-iba talaga. First time ko naglaro above 60Hz refresh rate, and talagang masabi kong ang laki ng pinagkaiba. Noticeable yung pagkawala ng screen tearing, which happens when masyadong mataas yung frames per second. Basically, your monitor's refresh rate is the maximum number of frames na kayang i-display ng monitor mo per second, kaya pag lumalagpas, nag-occur yung tearing. Sa CSGO palang ramdam ko na yung smoothness, and then I played BF1 which I recently just started playing again. Ramdam talaga, yun lang ang masasabi ko, at feeling ko may impact talaga sa performance ko in-game yung 144Hz refresh rate. I also tried out different graphic settings sa BF1, and kahit hindi ko na may maintain yung 144fps average in higher settings, sobrang smooth pa rin compared to my previous monitor. Then I played PUBG, a game na mahirap i-maintain ng mataas na frames per second. I tried playing it in FPP mode with very low graphics preset. Same results, sobrang smooth and again, ramdam talaga. I've only tried testing it with first-person shooters, dahil dun talaga kailangan yung mataas na refresh rate at dun mo rin mapapansin yung difference ng standard na 60Hz sa 144Hz refresh rate. And that's what most people said about playing higher than 60Hz. Hindi ka na daw talaga babalik sa 60 pa nasanay ka sa higher refresh rate. Kaya walang atrasan to. When it comes to color accuracy, since hindi mo ako professional, ang masabi ko lang ay maganda naman ang kulay and pwede pa siyang i-adjust para mas pasok sa preference ang gagamit. Pero out of the box, it's good enough for what I assume ATN panel. So, do I recommend getting a SpecterPro G255SL? If you're looking for a 24 or 25-inch 1920x1080 monitor, I wouldn't consider anything around 7.5 to 9K. And mag-iipon na lang ako to buy this one. Sobrang laking difference lalo na if you're into gaming. Although, you'd only really enjoy a higher refresh rate monitor kung kaya ng GPU mo. Currently, a GTX 1060 and RX 580 are the ideal video cards for this monitor. So, as a conclusion, mabilis ang pros and cons lang. Very affordable and for its price, hindi cheap yung build quality. And for those na first time makakaranas ng high refresh rate monitor like me, it did not disappoint. Overall, yung design is not OA for gaming and also not boring. Simple at astig. Ang hindi ko lang nagustuhan talaga is wala siyang height adjustment, which doesn't really affect me kasi swak naman sa table ko. So that's it for our review of the SpecterPro G255SL. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you do, please leave a like and subscribe. If you have any questions about this monitor, huwag kayong mag-hesitate na mag-comment and I'll try my best to answer your questions. Thank you for watching.